Hello and welcome to the Forbes India One CEO Club in partnership with Google Cloud, a unique series that recognizes and celebrates India's finest CEOs. India's IT sector is a $136 billion industry. It employs more than 4 million people and grew at 8% in the last financial year. But this particular industry is ripe for digital transformation. In this environment, how does an IT company help its customers get bang for technology buck? To find out, I'm in Pune at the headquarters of Zensar Technologies to meet its Managing Director and CEO, Sandeep Kishore. Sandeep, welcome to the show. It's been 3 years since you've become CEO of Zensar Technologies. At the time, what was the vision?
First of all, Kunal, thank you so much for being here. We're absolutely delighted for you to be at our campus and certainly at Zen Labs, which is really the heart of innovation of what Zensar does. I joined the company in January of 2016. Obviously, the company has been a phenomenal organization, and we really took some forward-looking bets at that time. And we decided that let's be, if not the first, among the world's first living digital company. And I'm exceptionally proud of my team on how well we've delivered on that premise of really creating exceptional client value through first changing Zensar ourselves and then taking that offering to our customer. And it's panned out really well.
What was the return on digital strategy about?
So return on digital, like return on investment. I mean, everybody talks about digital. The route that at Zensar we've taken to market is to be a transformative and enterprise partner for our customer at the digital transformation level. But not just leave it at that, make sure that we create measurable and sustainable business impact. And hence we came out this framework of return on digital, which is a Zensar proprietary framework. And it basically talks about front-end experience, crossover of applications and infrastructures and cloud and secure cyber security, and then also connecting it all the way into the core backend system, which could be legacy, it could be homegrown, could be bespoke. And the only way we believe that you can actually create measurable and sustainable digital impact to the clients is if you connect all these three. You connect core systems to the cloud and deliver it through a phenomenal experience, which is driven from data and analytics. So the spectrum has changed dramatically because of digital being the mainstream.
Okay. Sandeep, so in the traditional model, repeatability was very critical, whereas now it is a project approach as I understand it. So can you explain the gestation periods required for each of these projects?
You're right. Beginning was what we would call it an efficiency-led engagement, where you've got to make it better, faster, and cheaper. The angle of business impact and innovation wasn't there. Now that is at the center. That drives the conversation because digital is the business. AI is the business. And hence everything else has to align to it. With DevOps and DevSecOps now being at the center of it and the whole CI/CD, the continuous integration, continuous development, continuous release, the gestation period has actually come down. So earlier projects would actually take between 6 months to 18 months. Now you have to actually start delivering within 90 days to 100 days. We've actually started to see that you are expected to deliver programs, complex programs to the clients pretty much across the industry in much shorter time period than it has ever been.
Oh, can you explain Zen Talent, because you are trying to map and source talent in real time for your large deals. How does that work?
Yeah, we're very, very thrilled with this. The talent at Zensar is what we call, it is our living AI platform. We've actually launched it very recently, and we've been exceptionally pleased with the way this has panned out. It goes to multiple sources of data within an enterprise, enterprise in this case is Zensar, and looks at multiple different disparate systems, sales, HR, talent supply chain, finance systems, and brings all of this together beautifully in a very, very nice platform.
Okay. In 3 years, you've made 4 acquisitions. What's been the rationale driving inorganic growth?
Yes, we've made 4 acquisitions. Actually, we've done 5 transactions, 4 acquisitions and 1 divestiture. Okay. But yeah, our approach has been very clear, and we have stated this upfront, that we do tuck-in acquisition, which is about bridging the competency gaps. and it's a build versus buy decision. So the first acquisition that we did on my watch was in November 2016, within the first 10 months of my taking over, and that was a wonderful acquisition of a company called Foolproof in London, and it's about design agency. The second acquisition we did was Keystone, which is about omni-channel digital supply chain, exclusively focused in retail. A third was Cynosure, which is a P&C insurance in property and casualty, Guidewire implementation partner. The fourth, which has been our most recent acquisition just about a year ago, another wonderful company called Indigo Slate in Bellevue in Seattle in the United States, which is similar to Foolproof. It largely focuses as digital agency with the CMO, CDO category of our customers here. They've all been fully integrated within Zensar offering, and we go to market as one, even though we have strategically decided to retain the brands of these acquisitions because they're very well respected into the markets that they operate.
What's the role of Zen Labs in your innovation strategy?
First of all, it's just a beautiful setup, and Zen Lab has played an incredible role in actually democratizing innovation within Zensar. Zen Lab focuses on blockchain, AI, NLP, which is natural languages, and augmented reality. That's it. These are the only 4 tracks which are in Zen Labs. We have 5 PhDs who actually work right here in this. We have now taken Zen Labs to our other 2 locations. You are here in Pune. We now have Zen Labs in Hyderabad as well as in Bangalore. And right after Bangalore, we are taking this to US at Raleigh in our US delivery center as well. So it's going to be global. It drives innovation. It works with the rest of the organization to make sure that we stay relevant and we keep invested into what really drives the next generation of business itself.
Okay. Sandeep, thanks for sharing your insights from the Zensar Technologies journey. Well, that's all we have for you in this episode of the Forbes India One CEO Club in partnership with Google Cloud. But do join me next time as I speak with another dynamic CEO charting a digital future for his company. Until next time, goodbye.